Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. So today we will solve this problem contains duplicate. So I'll explain like what it is. So given an integer array nums, return true if any value appear at least twice in the array. This it is asking at least twice. The value can be thrice also, four times also, but it is asking at least twice. That means if there is a duplicate or not. That's why the problem name is contains duplicate. And return false if every element is distinct. If there are no elements which are repeating, just return false. So now this is the input. Let me copy this input and paste it in OneNote. Okay. So the brute force approach. First, I will explain the brute force approach. So in this input, it is 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So let's say we are learning one loop as the outer loop from I equals to 0th index, then 1, 2, 3, and in the second inner loop we'll go from the I plus 1 till n minus 1, and we'll check. So this is going to be like this: for I equals to 0, or let me write it down in the LeetCode itself. The brute force approach I'm explaining. Okay. So it is for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and n I'm defining here as nums dot length. Okay. And for int j equals to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. Now if nums of I equals to nums of j, we'll say we have found out the repeating element. So we'll return true. And if this condition is not being happening at any time, we'll exit the loop and return the false, which will indicate like we have not found any duplicate element. Okay. So when I'm going to run this, this is going to work fine. But if I submit it, this will give me time limit exceeded, because this is a brute force solution with the time complexity of big O of n square. Okay. So let us see what the result is. It will give a DLE running test case. See that time limit exceeded. Okay. 70 of out of 77 test cases passed. So now we'll switch to the optimal approach using a hash set. Okay. So what that approach is very straightforward, not very difficult. We will have one hash set initially empty. Okay. So this is a hash set initially empty. So in the first iteration, 0th iteration, it will check whether the set contains 1 or not. No, it doesn't contain 1. So we'll put in the set before moving on to the next iteration. Okay. Now we'll check for the 2 whether 2 is present in the set or not. No, it's not present. If it is present, that means it has appeared at least once. That's why we'll return true from there. But here it's not present, so we'll add 2 also. Okay. 3. Then move on to the next iteration. We'll check whether 3 is present or not. Yes, 3 is not present. Sorry, C 3 is not present. So we'll put 3 here. Now we'll come here 1. Now we'll see whether 1 is present in the hash set or not. Now since 1 is already present in the hash set, that means it would have come from the before side. I mean from the left side. Okay. So that means we have found out our answer, that the array contains the repeating element, and we will return true from there. So now see, the set time complexity is big O of 1 on the average case, and we are traversing this array only once. So the time complexity is what of the optimal solution is big O of n, and the space complexity is also big O of n for the hash set. Okay. So now let me implement this optimal solution. Okay, so what will happen is we'll have one only single loop, int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and also we will define a hash set of integers, set equals to new hash set. Now according to the dry run, we'll check if set dot contains nums of I. Here we have found out the answer, we will return true from there only. Okay, now before moving on to the second iteration, we'll add the element to the set dot add nums of I. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll try to run this and see whether it's getting accepted or not. Okay, so now sample test cases are running. Let me submit it. Now preparing runtime environment. Now this is getting accepted. There is no time limit exceeded because this is the optimal solution. Okay, now see why I am doing this coding live is because there might be some problems which I will be facing, right? Some compile time issues or some errors. That's why I'm doing it in the live. So if anybody else is following, they can also see what are the common problems they can see in the LeetCode problem solving. Okay, so if you liking my videos, then please do comment, share and subscribe. So that's it for the problem.